Hello, everybody, and happy holidays. It's Jerry Citarella. This is the December version of my monthly moment, and I'm going to do my best to make this a short one. We all have too much to do this season with parties and just other things going on. I'm going home tonight to wrap some gifts with my wife and do what's really most important and see family. So I want to make it kind of brief, but obviously, happy holidays, whatever it is you celebrate. I know we got through Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah. And again, whatever it is you and your family celebrate, may it be the best one ever. So right now we're in a bit of a kind of holding pattern. We did a lot of research, did a lot of analysis, did a lot of thinking before the election. I've had some of those discussions and kind of had a plan in place either way it went. Well, we know how it went now. So we're looking to do some things based on what we think the current or the next administration, the incoming administration will look. But we're still waiting a little bit just because there's some question marks, some cabinet members. What are the tariffs going to look like? As I mentioned in my last video, I said I believe it's going to be more of a threat than a reality as far as the tariffs go and the level that they were discussed. Maybe a negotiating tool. That's the way all things work. And we've already seen some of that come to fruition with some world leaders coming and talking to Donald Trump and having some meetings. So hopefully that'll work out where they're not as high as they were mentioned. But ultimately, we do believe because of that, maybe interest rates will come down a little bit slower next year than maybe originally anticipated. And there's some economic things that we just want to wait a little longer to see how a couple things play out. Right now, though, it looks like holiday spending is going to be up, which will be a good thing economically. Personally, I'm not in love with people spending so much money on things sometimes, and I think we're in a place where everybody needs to back off and kind of take care of themselves and reduce some debt. But that's just me. Ultimately, if spending is good, the economy will like that and the stock prices will probably rise. It's an indicator of confidence. And I will say that it feels right now like there is a lot of, confidence moving forward. Generally speaking, I talk to a lot of people, obviously, and not everybody is in love with what's happening next year. But ultimately, I think the masses that in general have a positive feeling and a positive outlook and this feeling of confidence, at least economically. So again, we're going to wait and see. We have some ideas. We pulled one stock out of one of our portfolios, put another one in recently that we think has a good chance of growth, a much smaller company. We're reviewing a lot of things to make some changes when the timing is right. And in the meantime, we have some cash in our portfolios that are ready in case there's a little dip. But ultimately, if I've seen you lately, we've had some really, really strong performance over the last year and the prior year. Been outperforming our corresponding indexes nicely, and we believe we're going to have the same kind of thing moving forward. So as you know, probably we don't make huge moves, don't make huge decisions. We like to keep things stable, somewhat predictable, make some small moves when necessary. And then with some of the more aggressive portfolios, obviously we'll make a little more moves in it if we think it's necessary. So again, right now we're ready, we're poised. I just had a long meeting with our in-house stock analyst about a stock that we're looking at and some other things. So we're always doing something. Just know we're excited to make some changes based on what we think is coming, and we'll make those when we think it's necessary. But in the meantime, we're watching everything, and we're very happy with what's gone on. I'm going to end it there and tell you very, very happy holidays to you. Enjoy your family. That's what's most important. We'll take care of things going into next year. If we have any concerns, we'll let you know. And as always, if you have any questions, concerns, or anything else, please reach out. And if you feel this can help someone else, please share it with them. And I look very forward to seeing everybody in 2025, if not sooner. I'll talk to you soon.